Hello children, we are discussing the chapter 2, components of food. In this chapter, we have discussed that what are the major nutrients present in the food, what are the components of the food which we eat. The major 5 components of food are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. Along with that, dietary fibers or roughage and water is also there. Then we have discussed in this chapter what is a balanced diet. Now, moving forward in this chapter, we'll discuss what would happen if anyhow we do not get those required nutrients in our body. Our body requires a fixed amount of nutrient level of each nutrient. Each nutrient is required in our body for the proper growth and development, for all the activities which are performing by us. Every animal performs certain activities and those activities are known as metabolic activities. The sum total of all the activities occurring inside a body is known as metabolic activities. एक लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म की बॉडी में जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज हो रही हैं उन सबको कलेक्टिवली उन सब का सम टोटल वी कॉल्ड एज मेटाबॉलिज्म और मेटाबॉलिक एक्टिविटीज. And for those metabolic activities, we require nutrients. And if anyhow we do not get those nutrients in the required amount, our metabolic activities will be affected. And those kind of diseases are referred as deficiency diseases. This means removal. Ease means comfort. Any discomfort or any malfunctioning means impairment, koi khami, limitation in the body organ, in the body part is known as a disease. Deficiency means reduction, kami. The diseases which are caused due to lack of the nutrients, that is carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins or minerals in our diet, we call them as deficiency diseases. These diseases are mainly, we studied under 4 headings. The first one is protein deficiency diseases. Proteins are required by us for our proper growth and development. And if an organism does not take those proteins, that organism will be deficient of it and will have affected on its body. और उसका effect क्या पड़ेगा बच्चे? Body पर पड़ेगा. A more common example which we discuss in that topic is Kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor is a disease which usually occurs to the children from 1 to 5 years. That is a protein deficiency disease that leads to stunted growth. Stunted growth means less growth. The growth stops. It also leads to dry and scaly skin. Skin will become dry and there are a lot of scales like marks or rashes are there on the skin. The children have bulging eyes. उभरी हुई आंखें होंगी बच्चे बाहर निकली हुई. The growth is stopped. The skin will be very dry and scaly. The eyes are bulgy. In this case, some organs, some limbs, we have 4 limbs. One is forelimbs, F-O-R-E, आगे के limbs, and other ones are hind limbs. Forelimbs are modified into arms and hands, and hind limbs are modified into legs. So of these limbs, of these 4 limbs, especially the legs, they do not grow properly and become very thin, very lean and soft also. Next, hair. Hair require protein. You must have seen the ad of various shampoos that shows the scarp of hair. जो scarp दिखाते हैं बच्चे इस तरह से, isn't it? Hair are fixed into certain skin that is known as hair scarp. And they say that our shampoo contain protein and etc. etc. So proteins are required for that. This is a protein deficiency disease. So in the deficiency of protein, the hair becomes weaker and starts to fall. The hair also becomes reddish. Next, the body swells up. सूजन आ जाएगी बच्चे from some parts like belly. Pot-like belly will be there. This abdominal cavity will be appears to us as a pot. घड़े की तरह दिखेगा, round and large, that is pot-like belly. Next, the water retention capacity, water holding capacity of the body increases, and due to which the swelling occurs. This swelling is also known as edema. It's not oedema, it's edema. O is silent here. So these are the symptoms, the certain demarcations, certain characteristics to identify a particular disease are known as symptoms. So these are the symptoms of Kwashiorkor. Dry and scaly skin, pot-like belly, bulging eyes, hair becomes reddish and starts to fall very easily, very quickly. The water retention capacity increases, due to which swelling occurs in the body. So these are symptoms of Kwashiorkor, which usually occur in children from age 1 to 5 years. Next, we will discuss PEM, protein energy malnutrition. What is malnutrition? A disease which is caused due to the deficiency of proper nutrients is known as malnutrition. In Hindi, it is referred as kuposhan. A lot of children of our country India, are suffering from that disease. A lot of malnutrition is there. Protein energy malnutrition is when proteinaceous diet is deficient in that particular person. That is known as PEM. Protein energy malnutrition. The person becomes very weak, very thin, the growth doesn't occur properly. To prevent that malnutrition, our government initiated a plan that is known as midday meal scheme. In this, especially in the rural area, in the villages, the children who are going to school is provided with a lunch, with a nutritious food in the midday, approximately at 11 to 12 a.m. That midday meal scheme was first initiated in Chennai, and then later on it is spread to whole country, to all the states, and now it is a part of SSA. SSA stands for Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan, SSA. It is also known as Education for All. So that midday meal program scheme is initiated so that we can prevent our children, our country's children, from malnutrition. In that, free meals are to be given to the children who are going to the school for education in the rural areas. These schemes also helps to increase the education percentage in India, to increase the literacy in our country. So that is the protein deficiency disease, that is Kwashiorkor, along with its symptoms. Next we'll discuss the deficiency disease that is caused due to the lack of proteins, carbohydrates and fats. The children who are infants, that is less than a year, are suffered from a particular disease due to the deficiency of these three major nutrients, and that disease is known as marasmus. Children who are greater than that age will suffer from common PEM, that is malnutrition, protein energy malnutrition. But the children below 1 year age, that is the infants, in Hindi we call them Navjat, who are just newly born, they'll suffer from that disease that is named as marasmus, if they have the deficiency of proteins, carbohydrates and fats in their diet. There are certain symptoms by which we can identify a child, an infant, who is suffering from that disease. First is, the skin becomes dry, wrinkled and very scaly. जो skin होगी बच्चे वो बहुत पतली होगी, thin, dry होगी, सूखी होगी, and it becomes scaly, just like that of the Kwashiorkor. Next, in Kwashiorkor, the children have bulging eyes. They have very thick, protruding eyes. बाहर निकली हुई आंखें होती हैं. In this, they have sunken eyes. They dig deep. धसी हुई आंखें हैं बच्चे. Next, the child who is suffering from marasmus have a very thin and lean body. The body is lean and very thin. The skin is very thin. That's why the ribs are very prominent. Prominent means they're clearly visible. इतना पतला होता है एक बच्चा कि उसकी जो ribs हैं, जो छाती की यहाँ पर जो बच्चे chest में जो back ये जो bone present है, they are clearly visible. So these are certain symptoms of marasmus. Rather than this, if the diet does not contain every nutrient, that means the child has a problem in digestion. The child does not able to digest the food properly and henceforth may suffer from diarrhea. What do you mean by diarrhea? A person suffering from motions as well as vomiting. Diarrhea may also leads to the लैक ऑफ वाटर इनसाइड द बॉडी. जैसे डायरिया में एक पर्सन को मोशंस हो जाते हैं और वॉमिटिंग, सो उससे क्या हो रहा है, एक्सेसिव लॉस ऑफ वाटर में टेक्स प्लेस आउट ऑफ द बॉडी. दैट्स आल्सो द रीजन ऑफ ड्राई स्किन. So that's the disease that is caused due to the deficiency of carbohydrates, proteins and fats and its symptoms. Third type of deficiency disease is vitamin deficiency disease. We have discussed about the various kind of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin B complex, which are further subdivided into vitamin B1, B2, B4, B12, vitamin E, vitamin C, vitamin K. Out of those, we'll discuss few deficiency diseases related to the vitamins. For example, the first one is vitamin A. We know vitamin A is very healthy, which is required, which is very healthy for our proper eyesight. Due to deficiency of vitamin A, we suffered from a disease that is known as night blindness. Night blindness means शाम को या रात को सही दिखाई नहीं देगा. There will be a problem in the vision during the day or during the dark. That is due to deficiency of vitamin A. Next is vitamin B1. A disease caused due to the deficiency of vitamin B1 that is known as beriberi. Beriberi will lead to the loss of appetite. भूख कम लगेगी. भूख कम लगेगी तो हम खाएंगे कम, and that will result in the loss of weight. The person will become extremely weak. As we are not eating, we do not get the energy, and our body does not grow. Next is vitamin B2. Vitamin B2 is healthy for our skin. So, if we are deficient of vitamin B2 in our diet, then we suffer from skin disorders. Skin disorders will also lead to irritation in the eyes due to the deficiency of vitamin B2, as well as we have a dry skin, a scaly skin. So, these are the symptoms of vitamin B2 deficiency. You will leave it for class 6th. Next, vitamin B12. Due to the deficiency of vitamin B12, a disease is caused which is known as pernicious anemia. Vitamin B12 is helpful for us in the formation of RBC, red blood cells. So if vitamin B12 is not there, that means there is a deficiency, there is a lack of RBC will be there. बच्चे विटामिन B12 जरूरी है आरबीसी को बनाने के लिए. अगर विटामिन B12 नहीं होगा तो आरबीसी की प्रिपरेशन नहीं होगी, उसकी डेफिशिएंसी हो जाएगी. In the absence of RBC, our blood will turns into pale color. So our skin turns into pale. Pale means yellowish. If RBC is not there, oxygen is not available to each and every cell. RBC, red blood cells, helps in the transport of oxygen to each and every cell. And if RBC is not there, that means every cell will not get proper oxygen, and we will, lack in our stamina. We do not get the proper energy. Next is vitamin C. Vitamin C we get from citrus fruits, lemon, mosami. These will provide us vitamin C. Vitamin C is essential for our strengthening of gums, for teeth. In the deficiency of vitamin C, we will be suffer from a disease named as scurvy. Due to scurvy, our gums will become spongy and blood will starts to come out of them. So the symptom of scurvy is bleeding gums. मसूड़ों में से खून बहने लगेगा बच्चे. That is due to the deficiency of vitamin C, as well as our immunity will get weak. The teeth gets loosened. हमारा सुरक्षा तंत्र भी वीक हो जाएगा, हमारी बॉडी फॉरेन पैथोजन से फाइट नहीं कर पाएगी. As well as the teeth get loosened. Teeth हिलने लगेंगे बच्चे. Next, vitamin D. Due to the deficiency of vitamin D, will suffer from rickets. Rickets usually occur to the children of 1 to 13 years of age. In rickets, the bones of the limbs, that is the legs, will be affected. The bones of legs will be straight, but in this they bend. The bones become soft. A person becomes very weak. That is the deficiency of vitamin D that causes rickets. It causes softened and bent legs. Legs will be bent like this. घुटने बाहर की तरफ निकल जाएंगे बच्चे. पेन होने लगेगा बोन्स में, दैट इज ड्यू टू डेफिशिएंसी ऑफ विटामिन डी. नेक्स्ट इज विटामिन के. Vitamin K will leads to, or deficiency of vitamin K will leads to hemorrhage. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting. What is blood clotting? The stoppage of outflow of blood from an injured part, from a cut, is known as blood clotting. Blood has the tendency to stop its outflow. Blood की tendency है कि वो अपने outflow को खुद रोक सकता है बच्चे. If vitamin K is not there and we have a cut, we have an injury, then from that injury the blood keep on flowing out, keep on coming out, and that may leads to death. अगर बच्चे विटामिन के की कमी है तो ब्लड क्लॉटिंग नहीं होगी. ब्लड क्लॉटिंग में समय लगेगा. इट विल टेक टाइम टू क्लॉट द ब्लड फ्रॉम द इंजर्ड पार्ट. एंड इफ the blood clotting will not be there from an injured part, the blood will keep on coming out of that part. blood खून तो बाहर आता रहेगा बॉडी से. बच्चे कट लग गया, ब्लड क्लॉटिंग हो नहीं रही, and then will die. If blood will keep on coming out of our body for a long period of time, we will die. It will leads to death. So out of these 7 vitamins, you can leave these 2, vitamin B2 and vitamin B12. That's the rest will all part of your syllabus, and the question may come in your exam from all these vitamins. That what are the name of the deficiency diseases caused by the vitamins and their symptoms. 4th type of deficiency diseases are mineral deficiency diseases. The first mineral which we are going to discuss is iron. Deficiency of iron will causes us anemia. Anemia is a disease in which the hemoglobin deficiency occurs in our body. Our blood contains red blood cells. Red blood cells contain a red color pigment named as hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is made up of 2 parts. Hem means iron and globin means proteins. So for heme part we require iron. We get the iron from the apple, from the spinach, etc. We had discussed that. So if we do not eat those products, then we will be deficient of hemoglobin, and this disease is known as anemia. If we suffered from anemia, that loss of weight will occur, loss of appetite will take place, भूख नहीं लगेगी. That will leads to general weakness हो जाएगी बच्चे. If hemoglobin is not there, then red color pigment is not there, then our skin will falls pale. Our skin turns pale. हमारी skin जो है वो pale दिखने लगेगी, पीले रंग की. So that is iron deficiency disease. Next is calcium. Calcium is required for us by the growth of bones and teeth. Calcium क्यों चाहिए हमें? That is required by us for the growth of bones and teeth. If we do not eat proper calcium, then the teeth and the bones becomes weakened. बच्चे जिसकी ग्रोथ के लिए चाहिए अगर उसके लिए मिलेगा ही नहीं तो वो वीक हो जाएगी. So that will leads to bone and tooth decay. Decay means damage होना, गलना सड़ना. The deficiency of calcium will leads to the weak bones, bleeding gums, weakened teeth or loosening of teeth. Tooth will decay very easily. So these are certain effects of calcium deficiency. The next is iodine deficiency, that you will study in your higher classes as well, in class 10th as well. Iodine is required by our body to form a hormone named as thyroxine in our thyroid gland. Here in the neck region we have a gland named as the thyroid gland. It produces a hormone which controls our metabolism, that you will study in class 8th. That hormone is named as thyroxine hormone. In the deficiency of iodine, thyroxine is not formed. जब अगर आयोडीन नहीं होगा तो थायरॉक्सिन नहीं बनेगा. The thyroid gland will become non-functional. Thyroid gland अपना function नहीं perform कर पाएगी, so it will appear us as a abnormal enlargement, abnormal swelling in the neck region. तो इस तरह से सूजन दिखाई देगी गले में, इसे सूज जाएगा ये पोर्शन. That is known as goiter. In Hindi it is referred as घेंगा. इसे हिंदी में घेंगा बोलते हैं, goiter. Abnormal enlargement. Abnormal means जो नॉर्मल नहीं है, बहुत बड़ी हो जाएगी thyroid gland. Metabolism will not take place. Our growth will become retarded. Retarded means slows down, stunted growth. As thyroxine controls the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and proteins. उनका breakdown control करता है. अगर बच्चे thyroxine नहीं बनेगा, आयोडीन की कमी से, तो वो ग्रोथ नहीं होगी बच्चे। नेक्स्ट, फास्फोरस। Let me you may leave. Phosphorus is essential for us for our bones. Usually in children, the rickets is caused due to the deficiency of phosphorus as well. We have discussed the deficiency of vitamin D will cause the rickets, but with phosphorus deficiency also enlarge it. Also increases the chances of a child to suffer from rickets. We have discussed the symptoms of rickets. The bones become weakened, the bones bend down, especially the bones of the legs. The bones become very soft. There is a continuous pain in the bones. Next, sodium and potassium. Sodium and potassium are required by our body to pass on the nerve impulses. हमने पढ़ा बच्चे सोडियम एंड पोटेशियम क्यों चाहिए, ताकि नर्व इंपल्स, एक सिग्नल एक ऑर्गन से दूसरे ऑर्गन तक पहुंच सके. If sodium and potassium are deficient in our body, then our body and muscles becomes weakened. A person may suffer from paralysis. Paralysis means some part of the body or the whole body part did not able to respond to any stimuli. Does not be able to respond to any external stimuli. हॉट प्लेट पर हाथ रखते हैं, हम पीछे खींच लेते हैं बच्चे अपना हाथ बिना सोचे. दैट हॉट प्लेट इज द एक्सटर्नल स्टिमुलाई. वो जो गर्म प्लेट है वो एक्सटर्नल स्टिमुलाई है हमारे लिए. Whensoever a bright light will fall into our eyes, we'll we abruptly close our eyes. That bright light is a stimuli and our eye receives that stimuli, interact with the brain. ब्रेन से बात करती है और ब्रेन क्या कहता है कि आंखें बंद हो जाएं, और हम बिना सोचे अपनी आंखें बंद कर लेते हैं. So, sodium and potassium will control the nerve impulses, the signals which passes through the nerves. If those signals will not pass, the muscles become weakened, the muscles will not be able to respond. We feel tired all the time. The next is fluorine. That also you may leave. Fluorine. Fluorine is important for our teeth. Along with calcium, fluorine also provides strength to our teeth. If fluorine is not there, if deficiency of fluorine in our diet is there, that dental caries will occur. What do you mean by dental caries? You must have seen the ad of Colgate. A child who is given the chocolates or the candies or the laddus by her grandmother or by his grandmother. His mother is very concerned about that. कि इसके दांतों को कुछ ना हो जाए. Then Colgate ad person came that Colgate करता है, चिंता कभी कोई बात नहीं है. Why? Because the Colgate, according to them, is composed of calcium and fluorine. They both are very much essential for the growth, for the strengthening of our teeth. So in the deficiency of fluorine, dental caries will take place and we have cavities among our teeth. That's why our toothpaste contains fluorine. In dental caries, pain in teeth will occur, teeth will shred off, teeth will become sensitive to hot and cold. You must have seen the ad of Sensodyne now, isn't it? That person eating the ice cube water is feeling somewhat very sensitive to that teeth and still feeling very awkward. So that is teeth sensitivity. When hot or cold will feel by our gums, that is known as teeth sensitivity. And if we have deficiency of fluorine in our body, then teeth sensitivity may occur. The teeth will become weak. There will be a continuous pain in the teeth. So these are the deficiency diseases related to the minerals. If we do not take the proper minerals in our diet, we will be deficient one or two or multiple diseases regarding to that particular mineral. Next question. Vitamin B1 we have discussed, isn't it? Vitamin B1. The deficiency of vitamin B1 will cause beriberi. There is a blue box in your book that is known as Update or Science in Our Life. That topic is written in that. Deficiency of vitamin B1 causes us beriberi. Vitamin B1 की कमी से क्या होता है बच्चे? beriberi होता है. The processed food, जो processed food आ रहा है आजकल, जैसे processed rice आते हैं, बस आने हैं, लाने हैं, पकाने हैं बस. The processed rice are deficient of vitamin B1. जो processed rice होते हैं बच्चे, they are deficient of vitamin B1, क्योंकि जब उनकी प्रोसेसिंग करते हैं उन्हें प्रिजर्व करने के लिए the vitamin B is washed away, is lost away. and deficiency of vitamin B1 will cause us beriberi. So if we continuously eat the processed food or processed rice, we will be suffered from the deficiency of B1, and that is known as beriberi. As we had discussed, bache, that taking less nutritious diet will cause us diseases. Likewise, if we eat too much, then also will suffer from a disease. Overeating of food also leads to a disease. हमने पढ़ा बच्चे कि अगर हम प्रॉपर फूड नहीं खा रहे हैं तो हमें डेफिशिएंसी डिजीज हो जाएगी. इसका मतलब हम खाते ही रहें, ज्यादा खाएं? नो. Overeating also leads to a disease that is known as obesity, motapa. Overeating of fat and carbohydrate rich, basically mainly fat, oily items. The fat rich items, if we overeat them, then we will be suffered, or that will leads to a condition named as obesity. In that a person become overweight than its usual weight at that particular age or at particular time period. Obesity will cause many problems. The food items, that is the burgers, chips, the pizzas, that if we eat in excess and does not do any physical activity, then that fat containing items, the fat out of those keep on accumulating in our body, and that will lead to obesity. अगर बच्चे हम फैट रिच चीजें जैसे कि ऑयली चीजें, बर्गर्स, पिज्जा, ये सब फ्राइड आइटम्स ज्यादा खाएंगे, बर्गर्स, चिप्स, then the oil, the fats which are present in that food items will be accumulated in our body, will be get collected in our body, इकट्ठा हो जाएगा, and that will lead to obesity. There are multiple harmful effects of obesity to a people, to a obese person. A survey says till 2030, the most number of obese people in the world will be from our country. सबसे ज़्यादा जो obese people हैं वो हमारी country में हो जाएंगे. So do take care of your fitness. If a person is obese, then that person has the chances of cardiovascular diseases like heart choke. What do you mean by cardio? Cardio means heart in biology. Cardiologist, a doctor who treats the diseases related to heart. Cardiac cycle, one complete contraction and relaxation of heart. Heart contract and relax. That's how it pumps the blood. So cardio is related to heart. So cardiovascular disease means like heart attack, heart chokes, blockage of any artery, hypertension, high BP. Why? Person will suffer from arteriosclerosis. What do you mean by this? We have a blood vessel named as artery. If we eat too much fats and oil, the cholesterol will deposit in that artery, and due to that the blockage of artery takes place. That may lead to heart choke, heart attack. It will also increases the blood pressure, that is known as high BP, high blood pressure or hypertension. And this arteriosclerosis, the whole artery will become narrow due to excessive deposition of fats and oils in it. This condition is known as arteriosclerosis. How we can avoid it, how we can control obesity? First, by doing a physical exercise regularly, at least 10 to 15 minutes a day. तो आप भी बच्चों 15 मिनट्स 10 मिनट्स 15 मिनट्स योगा या कोई फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज जरूर करें. People will make fun of obese people. जो दूसरे लोग हैं वो जो हल्के से मोटे लोगों का मजाक उड़ाते हैं. Our school student Miss Khushi Mohanta wrote a novel over this. That is waste number 42. You must have read it. आपके ही बच्चे सीनियर स्टूडेंट ने, खुशी मोहंता अपने स्कूल की स्टूडेंट ने एक नॉवल लिखा है इस पर. That is waste number 42. उसमें बताया गया कैसे लोग मजाक उड़ाते हैं उनका जो ओबीज है. Isn't it? But बच्चे we have to take care of that. Just not because लोग हमारा मजाक उड़ाएंगे. To protect ourselves from these harmful diseases. So we have to eat very cautiously, very carefully. Next, less intake of oily and fat items, fat-rich items. बच्चे, if we do not overeat them, or if we do not eat them in excess, then deposition of fat will be prevented, and that's how we can prevent ourselves from the obesity. And with this topic, we'll conclude this chapter, that is components of food.